This is a small little update that's not going to stand by itself. I'll just insert it with the one I do on the 20th. Today's actually the 19th. I'm just doing a couple last minute things. Since I got back from work, I had a little bit of time. I'm going to take the cover off of this power steering reservoir and see about installing that new filter inside here. It's already empty, and if it's gunky inside, I'll clean it out or whatever, but just wanted to document that. That's it for the moment. Also meant to mention that I removed the sending unit from my old uh, oil filter housing. So this has a different design on the tip there, different kind of plug. That's why I wanted to pull that off. So I'll clean that up in the parts cleaner. Did get the lid off here. It was a struggle actually to get this off, and there is indeed a gasket in there in the lid. Um, but I did not get a new one with my filter, so I'm just gonna leave that in place and hope it doesn't leak. I mean, this is all low pressure return, line kind of stuff, so it's probably not going to be a problem. But looking inside here, you can see the old filter. There's a little spring clip on the end there that I'll have to pop off or slide off carefully and not lose it. And the old material on that filter that's in there is cork, while the new filter, the replacement filter, it's all rubber, which is nice. So should be pretty easy to replace. This might actually be worth a small, short little update to post. So I learned a lesson, another lesson, so you can learn from my mistakes. The little spring clip that was on the end here that was holding all this together, well, I thought it was slick, I'd be able to catch it, but I didn't. When it gave and popped off, it disappeared. Who knows where it went? I found the little washer that the spring clip was on top of, which is this right here. But the reason I'm really bringing your attention to is this little part that was on top on the outside originally. I thought it was just a washer, but it turns out it's actually threaded. So this was actually threaded on the same shaft that the other nut was on that was holding us all tight and closed. And I didn't know that. I forced it off, but it doesn't look like it damaged the thread, so I'll just make sure I thread it back on, twist it back on. I had no idea it was like that. I guess it's what I get for not looking at the shop manual. I thought this was a simple thing, but I've never been inside one before, so just learning from my lessons, from my mistakes, and I wanted to show you the old filter. Where did I just set it? Uh, well, I meant to put them side by side. Oh, here it is right here. Um, so this is the old filter. Quart gaskets on both sides here. Oh, I didn't notice the metal part there before. That goes on the bottom. Oh, interesting. Apparently that metal part, see, here's another lesson to learn. Guess I need to pry that little metal piece out of there because that was on the bottom. And then this filter will just take its place. Better design, I assume. That's how it was sold to me anyway. But the main thing was, I'm not worried about that C-clip. If I can't find it, I will just go to the store and buy a little variety, small package of variety sizes, and I'll find one that fits in that shaft. So I'm not too worried about it. Just may not get it done today. All right, for this very short update for the power steering reservoir, I went to Advanced Auto Parts and they had the little variety pack with a bunch of different sizes of the C-clamps, and I found one that fit, that worked. So I now have my new filter inside the reservoir here, and it's all back together, looking pretty like it should. So I'm gonna put the top back on right here, and that'll go in my goodie box for tomorrow's work at the shop. Thank you.